The next gland is the pancreas, islets of Langerhans. This plays the role of both exocrine and endocrine gland because it secretes both enzymes and hormone. It produces pancreatic juice, the enzyme which helps for digestion of food. The endocrine glands secretes two types of hormones by alpha cells and beta cells. The alpha cells produce glucagon and the beta cells produce insulin. The function of pancreas are as follows. The insulin and glucagon helps to maintain the blood glucose concentration in our body. And the important functions of insulin are it helps to convert glucose from glycogen and it transports that glucose into all the cells present in our body and it decreases the concentration of glucose in our blood. And the important function of glycogen are as follows. It helps in the breakdown of glycogen to glucose, that is the vice versa function of insulin. It increases the blood glucose level in our body. If this insulin and glycogen depletion leads to diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus, simply we call it as sugar. It increases the blood sugar level and it also leads to excess formation of glucose and excess loss of glucose in urine, that we call it as glucosuria. And also it leads to excess urination, excess thirst and increase in body appetite. The excess production of urine we call it as polyuria, excess thirst is known as polydipsia and excess appetite is known as polyphagia. All it gets increased. And the next gland is the adrenal gland. It is present in the upper surface of our kidney. So it is called as suprarenal gland. It is called as the suprarenal gland. And it consists of an outer covering called as the capsule and the inner layer is called as the cortex. And the innermost layer is known as the medulla that contains the blood vessels. This adrenal cortex and adrenal medulla are the two regions which secrete different types of hormones in our body. The adrenal cortex consists of three layers, that is zona glomerulosa, zona fasciculata and zona reticularis are the three layers. This layer leads to the formation of the adrenal cortex. The hormones secreted by adrenal cortex are glucocorticoids and mineralocorticoids. The functions of glucocorticoids are as follows. The glucocorticoids are secreted by the region zona fasciculata. This secretes two hormones, cortisols and corticosterone. It helps in the regulation of protein, fat, carbohydrate metabolism. And also it helps in the formation of glucose from glycogen. This takes place in the liver and it is the main important function of this gland. It is anti-inflammatory and anti-allergic agent that is present in our body. And the next is the mineralocorticoids. The mineralocorticoids. These are secreted by the zona glomerulosa. The zona glomerulosa secretes the aldosterone, which absorbs the excess sodium ions present in our body, and also it helps in the maintenance of electrolyte, body fluid volume. It helps to maintain the blood pressure and osmotic pressure of our body. And the adrenal medulla, the innermost layer of adrenal cortex. It is composed of chromaffin cells. The hormones secreted by adrenal medulla are epinephrine and norepinephrine. We otherwise call it as adrenaline and noradrenaline. It is called as the emergency hormone because this hormone is secreted only at the time of stress and emotion, when you get any fear, fright, anything. So it is called as the flight, fright and fight hormone. And the functions of adrenaline adrenaline are as follows. It increases the heartbeat and pressure, and it helps in the dilation of pupil and eye. These are the things that you find when you get tensed or stressed, or when you get any type of fear. It helps in the decreased blood flow in our skin. It converts the glycogen to glucose. It increases the rate of respiration at that moment. And the noradrenaline function are as similar to adrenaline. And the next gland is the reproductive gland. It is of two types of gonads, testes and ovaries. Testes are the gonads that is present in male, and the ovaries are the gonads that present in female. Testes are composed of three types of cells: semiferous tubules, Leydig cells, and Sertoli cells. The Leydig cells plays the endocrine part on the male. This secretes the hormone testosterone. It has the main functions. It influences spermatogenesis, that is the production of sperm. It stimulates protein synthesis and also controls the muscular growth of the body. And it helps in the development of secondary sexual characters, that is the Horace voice, the growth of secondary hair, etc. Ovary. These are the female gonads present in the pelvic cavity of female. The female sex hormones are estrogen and the progesterone. The estrogen is secreted by the giraffin follicles, and the progesterone is secreted by the corpus luteum. And the important functions of estrogen is it brings changes in our body during the puberty, and it helps in oogenesis, that is the production of ovary, and in the maturation of ovarian follicles, and it also helps in the development of secondary sexual characters like feminine voice, the growth of secondary hair, etc. And the progesterone, this is responsible for the premenstrual changes. This gets produced before the menstrual cycle starts, and it helps the uterus to get prepared for implantation of the ovary or eggs. It helps to maintain pregnancy, and it is essential for the formation of placenta in female. The next gland is the thymus gland. It is just a part of lymphoid gland. Lymphoid gland are the one which present in the upper part of our chest. Upper part of our chest, that is covering our trachea. So this produces thymosin hormone. The important function are, it helps to stimulate our immune system, that is the function of immune system, and it helps in the production and differentiation of lymphocytes. Lymphocytes are the cells which acts as the barriers for protecting our body from the pathogens and antigens.